Yo. Had to do my touchdown dance. So the grandmother sent me here. And she was talking to me. And this been coming up for a while, so I know I gotta get it out. And she was like, hey, a lot of the things that you want is less than what you truly resonate on a natural frequency. Like, what I'm trying to say is it's like this. You want ramen noodles, right? But you higher than ramen noodles, okay? You want Spam in a can, but you like that T-bone steak at Alexander's. You want few nuts and grains, but you really supposed to be at a buffet. You get what I'm trying to say? Just don't be settling for things less than what you truly are. That's what she's been telling me. She's been telling me this for a minute. You gotta go above and beyond for what you truly seek. It gotta be higher than you, so you can raise you up. Can't be things that you already got. Gotta be something higher than that. That's how you really get things. Cause you kinda gotta go above and beyond where you currently are in. So you can't be settling for things on that level or less. You gotta upgrade. You gotta start upgrading, y'all. That's what she's talking to me for. She said like, hey, upgrade. Upgrade. That's what I'm feeling. She's like, you gotta do it differently. You gotta not want more, but you gotta desire more. Because a lot of us are very powerful. And we outgrew a lot of things that we wanted. So we can't be wanting that shit no more. She's like, you better go bigger than that. What do you really seek that you scared to ask for? Shit like that. Like, I got some things that I see myself in, but I'm like, I can't be scared to get it. I can't speak on it, but because it's sacred. But there's things that I seek that's higher than me, quote unquote, right now, but I'm like, I can get it. Just for the simple fact that I desire something greater than where I'm at, I'm gonna get it. That's how you get it. Gotta go above your means. Gotta go above your means right now. Cause you're not. They're tired of you being at a certain level. And you want things just right here. So you can stay afloat. Nah. You're supposed to go right up here. Your things that you want is right up here. And you're supposed to go right there, and then you're going to go a little above it. And then you're going to go above where you at by seeking things higher than you. That's the only way to get it. Because a lot of us got seals on our body that have been activated to where certain things is a no-no. Like settling for less. Now it's a no-no. When you got certain, I can say if you got the mark of some type of spiritual sense of self, certain things just won't slide no more. Some niggas out here doing 444. Some niggas out here just doing shit, right? They can get some bullshit, but it's certain niggas got a standard to where they like, nah. You're true to myself, like, nah. This ain't what we are. Your ancestors like, nah. Your guardians like, nah, that ain't enough. What you want ain't enough. You gotta go higher. Dream big. This shit ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm understanding it like, I'm so big, but the things that I want is so beneath me. So why would I go back to that shit? Why? So you gotta go above it. Above and beyond. So for example, you are a musician, okay? You doing club shows. You were doing club shows for a minute, right? Next thing you know, you start having spiritual awakenings. Motherfuckers ain't hitting you up on the club shows no more, right? Can't get nothing going on. You like, why? And you keep trying. But the reason why you keep trying, because you feel as though that was your comfort level. That was your comfort zone, getting them, busting them out. But it got to a point where you outgrew that. And now you have to seek bigger. And all it takes is a mindset and a shift to go towards what's greater than that. So instead of doing club shows, you doing arenas. Motherfucker renting out the Staples Center just for your shows. That's how big they want you to seek. Like, you just can't be going at a ground level of things when you tapped in. You gotta go greater, far greater. You can't just be doing that shit. Like for me, well, like I can kind of give you some of the music because that's out there right now. It's gonna be an interesting one how I can correlate it, because right now I've been dropping. I'm not gonna lie, I've been dropping a lot, but I had to take a break. But when it get time, it's like I wanted a audience, a certain type of audience, but it's get to the point, hey, you gotta go bigger than that. My audience gotta be global. Instead of 100,000, let me get 1 million. That's how they want you to be. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna kind of shock me. Let's see over 1 million people fuck with me on my music, but that's the type of exposure that you want. Not to sell your soul with no deal. No, you can get that just being you. You ain't gotta sell your soul. So that's what they want me to aim big. They're like, hey, fuck 100,000, nigga, 5 million worldwide. That's what the type of level you on. If you don't see yourself at that level, your spirit on your level. So everything below that level, you ain't gonna get it. So you gotta start reaching for the stars so you can raise yourself up to them stars, and now you with the stars. You know? Like for me, bro, I was like, I don't want to be big. Don't get me wrong, I gotta get out of that, because it's like not about being big, it's about setting the message and bringing in those people that really need it. It may look big, it may look small, but you want the right exposure to the right people. And they're telling me, hey, it might shock you how much motherfuckers you gonna get. So I just gotta get ready for it, you know, because I know I'm one of the greatest to ever do it. So I can't be settling for crumbs. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm one of the best at it. I'm one of the best. But I can't settle. I gotta keep it moving. I gotta keep it moving. Same for yourself. Like, you gotta go above this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like with the food you eat. We be raising our energy every day. If you know, you know. Certain foods you just can't be eating no more. I remember I was having problems eating certain foods. Kundalini was going crazy there. It was a phase I was going through, bro. Everything I was eating, it was hurting. They were just telling me that, yo, that shit was low vibrational. How to switch it up. Fast more. That's who you are. You want to be a light body, not a heavy body. They were just telling me you can't be settling for the scraps no more. Can't be settling for scraps. I gotta move it. Gotta move it. You gotta go above what your mind think is too big. No, it ain't big, nigga. I'd rather you be scared and have it than you not to have and you settling for the less. Like, they say be careful what you ask for. That's true to a standpoint to where, you know, that's true. But you might as well shock yourself until they're being comfortable. Then you gotta work around that shock and then you make it normal. I'd rather you shoot for the stars and be in awe of what you just did and what you have accomplished rather than staying at a certain level. You know what I'm saying? I know that, one of these days I'm gonna blow up. It's just in the stars. I'm not trying to blow up, but I'm destined for that. I'm just talking to my music. When it comes to this shit, I don't really care. When it comes to me being big, bro, because this ain't about being big. But I know my music, my shit legendary, so the right motherfuckers gonna be like, yeah, this right. But I gotta be ready for it. I gotta be ready doing shows around the world. I gotta be ready getting bookings, doing shit like that. I gotta be ready for it. Cause it's here. But I can't be at a certain level. I gotta know who I am. I know my value. So I gotta reach them levels where my value at, and it's high as fuck. Don't let your mind tell you it. Your mind tell you things to keep it on the level where it's comfortable. You gotta elevate your mind and let your mind know the business, so he can work with you. It can work with you. 12-12. 12-12 on the timer. You gotta go above it. Go above your means. Go above your means or where you at right now. For instance, you could be, I'm gonna give you an example of some shit that happened in the past real quick. But after this, you could be in a weird living situation, but you staying in it. Right? And you royalty. Shit gon' fall until you have your mind on some bigger shit, because you ain't supposed to be in no state where it ain't no less than royalty. You're supposed to have a castle. You're supposed to have a big ass house. You're supposed to be in a gated community because you sacred. Once you start to send that out because you is that, you're gonna get it. You got to get things on your level, confirmation on your frequency. I'm gonna tell you something real quick. Years ago, like I moved to LA. I don't know the year, but bro, I moved out there for a little bit. But I grew this shit real quick, right? Next thing you know, I moved like that. I was out this bitch. You feel me? I was higher than where I was at. I'm like, bro, it's cold as fuck over here. I can't get shit done. I'm like, bro, I'm moving. Fuck it. Next thing you know, I was out. Because I raised my means high. Right now I'm going through it. A change where it's like, hey, you gotta go above it. You gotta go. I can't say too much because they watching. But I gotta go above it again. To where you're gonna be like, when it's done, I can speak on it. But I'm not gonna speak on it until it's completed. But it's gonna get to a point where you can be like, damn, nigga. I'm gonna tell you this again. I'm gonna do a part 2. And I raised above my means. You gotta go above this shit, folks. You royalty. You gotta stop settling for this bullshit. For example, motherfucker, goddesses, gods, beautiful, beautiful divine souls out there that work a 9 to 5 and they tapped in. Yo, that shit gonna crash. Because it's telling you was settling for some bullshit. It wasn't on a strong foundation. So they like, hey, you gonna build something? Because this ain't working. You working for people that ain't working. And I try to go against that. A lot of these jobs are ran by narcissistic corporations. And when they see somebody with the light, they hate. I'm a person with a lot of light. So if I get around these motherfuckers, they start to sense greatness and they start to hate. They start to target. So I learned like, yeah, this shit ain't for me. Fuck your money, nigga. Fuck your money. You feel me? You gotta get out of that mind state where you think you gotta be around people to get things done in a sense like that. Sometimes you gotta sit back and shoot for the stars and take inspired action and keep it in your mind that, hey, I'm going for far greater things than where I'm at. It's a mindset. Next thing you know, your life shifts. You can't be on a certain level. You gotta go above that level. We be outgrowing situations all the time. We be staying in sunken ships. We gotta go above it, go beyond it. It ain't rocket science. You already know what we rocking with, nigga. Shout out to one of my homies. She made it, so I needed it because it do protect my heart. Shout out to her. But yeah, we outgrowing situations. We outgrowing people. And you wondering why this turmoil. Nigga, you past that level, nigga. Nigga, you past that level. Get off that level, nigga. That's like this. I be playing Fight Night Round 3 on my shits. That's like me playing on easy, nigga. Nigga, I passed that easy level, nigga. I play on hard. Fuck, I play above my means. I play where my means at. I play on hard sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes, if I don't box right, if I don't throw the right shot, nigga, they gonna get me. But that's how you want it. You learn. That's how you learn. Give you another example. I be playing this wrestling game on that motherfucker. It get to a point, nigga. I mean, I've been playing wrestling games on expert for years. For years. I have never really played a game on easy unless I just got the motherfucker and I'm learning controls. But I play them games all on hard. I play where my level is. My level is above easy, nigga. Fuck, I look like playing on easy. I passed that test. I ain't a Tyler. Back in the day, I didn't get the controls. I didn't get how the AI work. That's like you playing on easy on a game and you know the game. Nigga, play on hard, nigga. Even if you don't know it, nigga, play it on hard and get better. Come on now. Play that shit on hard. You in a situation where you feel as though it ain't working? Because you settling for bullshit. You gotta go above it and watch your life change. You gotta be like, nah, this ain't it. Nah, this ain't it, Jack. It's not it. I'm above it. You're above this shit. You're not what's around you. You're not what you seek. But it's a vibration that is on that you are. And some of the shit that you seek is on a lower vibration than what you want. So you gotta go above those things and go to higher ground. I'll hit an EFT real quick so y'all get your mindset right. You told me to do an EFT, so fuck it. I accept that I'm royalty, and I don't accept anything less than that. I accept that I'm royalty, and I do not accept anything less than that. I accept that I'm royalty, and I do not accept anything less than that. I'm grateful to go above my means. I shoot for the stars easily. I'm grateful to go above my means. I shoot for the stars easily. I'm grateful to go above my means. I shoot for the stars easily. I'm fascinated by the level I am on currently. in the things that is on my level. I'm fascinated on the level that I am on currently. And I'm fascinated on those things that is on my level. Wow. These are great things. Who would ever thought? If I was still on those desires of reaching things on that lower level, I would never see the things that's on a higher level, or that is truly on my level, that seems so high to me, but it comes to me so easily. Tap in the heart. Man, it's so wonderful to receive those things of a high nature, because I am of a high nature. I do not accept the past or what I was. I accept those things on the high horizon and what is my trueness. My trueness is of a high vibration, so therefore things of a low nature, things of a low vibration, things built on faulty foundation isn't me. I'm on a strong foundation. I'm royalty. I'm backed up by divine ancestral wealth that goes within my DNA, so therefore I am of royalty. I am of a high divinity, so therefore things are on that level I don't accept. So shall I say, so shall it be. There you go. There you go. Just as long as you tap with me, you good. But we just gotta stay on that path of accepting things that maybe you think is higher than you, but it really ain't. It's really what you should have been on. You feel me? I got these ideas that came out of the blue. And I'm thinking to myself, is that too much? I'm like, that's that low ego thinking it's too much. That ain't too much. That ain't too much. It's higher than that. You're higher than that. You know what I'm saying? Those things that you was on, bro, you're not that no more. You're higher than that. You're not that shit. Like, bro, I got some ideas. But it came for me to be on that, reaching above my means. And I know I'm a manifester. I always manifest things like that. When I reach for the stars, I get it. Because it's on a new level. And I'm going on that level with my mindset, with my feelings. And I'll be there. It was just manifested. I'll tell you the story. But until then, I manifest in silence. I won't tell you too much on my progress. Once it's here, I'll tell you about it. But if it ain't here yet, nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about. So I didn't want to take too much of your time. I think that was a good one. Just don't settle for less. You're not gonna get nowhere. Don't settle things that's on your means as of now. That ain't enough. Gotta go above it and watch you attract it miraculously. That's Shaman Truth. I love you. Peace.